wabarakatuh. My name is Windulatu Menten. I will explain presentation about children with genetic disorder. Chapter 1. A background. Children are a set of future generation of the ideals of the nation triangle that will play a role in determining the nation and state. According to the law of the Republic Indonesia, number 23 of 2002, a child is someone who is not yet 80 years old, including children who are still in the womb. Ministry of Health 2014. B. Formulation of research problem. Based on the description above, the problem in this study can be formulated. C. Research objective. 1. General purpose. This study aims to determine the description of nursing care in children with genetic disorder. 2. Specific goals. A. Observing major and minor data performed by nurse on children with genetic disorders. B. Observing diagnosis, intervention, implementation, nursing evaluation, and children with genetic disorders. D. Benefit of research. As a medium for family information about genetic disorders in children, this scientific paper is expected to increase the writer insight regarding nursing care in children with genetic disorders. Chapter 2. A. Definition. Genetic disorder is condition in which there is a change in the nature and component of the genes causing disease. This condition can be caused by new mutation in DNA or abnormalities in genes inherited from parents. B. Definition of the type of genetic disorder. 1. Down syndrome. Down syndrome is a genetic-related disease that results from mutation in chromosomes, where there is one extra copy on the 22 chromosome. Symptoms. Moderate to severe mental retardation and abnormal skeletal development are apparent birth. 2. Phenylketonuria, a genetic disorder of phenylalanine metabolism because 12 essential enzyme is missing. The phenylalanine contained in all natural protein foods cannot be converted to tyrosine. Diagnostic test. Urine testing. Symptom. A normal newborn becomes dull and lethargic by 4 months of age. Next. 3. Cystic fibrosis, a genetically transmitted disorder of exocrine gland function, causing chronic pulmonary disease, pancreatic deficiency, and high sweet electrolyte level. Diagnosis. Positive sweet levels, absent pancreatic enzyme from duodenal excretion, pulmonary change on X-ray, and a family history of the disease. Symptoms. Full, fatty, frequent bulky stool, failure to gain weight progressing to malnutrition or emaciation. Respiratory symptoms. Asthma, dyspnea, cyanosis or recent infection. Taste to the skin. Next, 4. Sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia is a type of anemia caused by a genetic disorder in which the shape of the red blood cell is abnormal, causing the blood vessel to lack a healthy supply of blood and oxygen to distribute throughout the body. Diagnostic test. Peripheral blood smear or sickle cell preparation test will demonstrate cell. Hemoglobin electrophoresis will definitely treat from disease. Symptoms. During a crisis or school exacerbation of sudden onset, the symptoms vary with location of occlusion. Next, 5. Celiac disease. Celiac disease is an autoimmune condition that causes damage to the small intestinal villi and impaired absorption of nutrients. Several should avoid eating food that contain gluten to prevent symptoms. Diagnosis: Physical exam. Junior biopsy. 72 hours stool collection for facial fat, and later a beneficial response and to a gluten-free diet. Symptoms: onset of food malabsorption at some time after gluten food are introduced into the diet. Stool are large, bulky, falling, smelling, greasy, and form or steatorrhea. Next, C. Juvenile diabetes mellitus, caused by decreased or absent insulin due to beta cell atrophy. Disorder is felt to be genetically transmitted, although the mode of transmission is poorly understood. Diagnosis: elevated fasting and 3 hours postprandial blood sugars, an abnormal glucose tolerance test is the best diagnostic measure. Symptoms: severe and absurd onset of polyuria, essentially bedwetting, polydipsia, and polyphagia, weight loss, serenity, and adrenal appearance. Chapter 3: Conclusion. Genetics is science that learns about the decline of traits that are from in the new individual. The person who is considered the father of genetics is Gregor Johann Mendel. Gens themselves have properties between lines as a separate material contained in chromosome. Contain genetic information can multiply on cell division in the body. Thank you for your attention.